Um, I'm Gender Fluid Rats. Welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of a different video than you've seen from me before. Um, it's not really anything that huge. It's not a project. I'm alone here. As you can see, this is kind of a love letter to a dead server. Um, so I am currently on Cats SMP, and I guess this is a bit of a showcase of that. So, yeah, this is my house, my bed, and this is the bed of my brother, Magpie. He never built one in his own house. You know, I have farms down here, enchanting setup. I was gonna get villagers, but all of the villages were already emptied, so I suppose not. I have an entrance to a cave here where I mined, I suppose. I died a lot in that cave. Old gifts. Like I said, this server is dead. It got deleted for a while because nobody was on it and we had to boot up a backup so that I could go revisit it. We've played, I think, twice since then. I'm the only one that logs on still, kind of. I don't do a lot. I've had some projects over here that I guess I can show you that I've been working on. I've been terraforming a bit. I built this. Fishing. I guess some part of me hoped to get mending and at least max that out before we leave, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. I was terraforming somewhere around here as well. I think here it was, yeah. This entire bit I built. Took me a while, really. This is the spawn area. Actually, I think I got lost. Let me die real quick. We are located pretty much directly at spawn. I have a compass that shows spawn right here. It's like just a few blocks out over here, but we logged on and I decided to just build right over here, and I stayed here. My brother built directly opposite from me. You have seen the entrance a few times now. Here. I'm not showing all of his tunnels. That can be a bit of a secret, I guess, for us. What do you sell? Nothing important to us. Yeah, old loot chest, I guess. Gifts, whatever. Animals, and it's an entire tunnel system down here. There is secret bases of other members here as well. I'm not going to edit this video. This will be just the raw footage of me being on the server and showing you guys things and talking about it. I'm not going to cut anything. This is all you're getting. But yeah, this was my room. I originally had a theme going on that I was gonna be a clown, but then I started making my skin and became some sort of Daisy person instead. Down there it continues. But I'm going back up now. The server had lore, technically. I've made a few things about my character, Abel, but not a lot of it was actually acted out, really. I died once, or I was AFK, really, but a grave was built for me, and we were going to reenact something, and then that also never happened, really. But you can see the remnants of it. You can see a lot of remnants of everything. This is just like a phantom farm. Another part where you can look into my brother's building. It was gonna be prettier with redstone, but that never really happened. Maybe it will still. Maybe there is still hope. Who knows? We have a nether hub. It was set up by one of the members, Toby. He stopped playing within, I think, a week. But he did a lot. This is... Yeah, that way is Toby's house. This is, my other brother's house. Pyro, or at least that's what he went by back then. He's changed names since as well, but yeah. Firelock and Haley and the path to spawn. Technically, it's only 2 rockets out, but I did want to show you the nether hub. And also I have run out of rockets. I think this is one of my favorite places on the server. Aside from the bench. I forgot to show you the bench, but I can always go back if I want to. Mob griefing's off, because we didn't want everything to be destroyed. It's very pretty in here. He used to rent, like, his house out for newer server members. He was my co-owner, or, well, he was technically the actual official owner, and I was the co-owner, but, you know, I'm the one that's actually still playing and stuff, so... He logged on recently, but we also just kind of looked around. This is, their portal. Owen. He hasn't logged on since I think the first week as well, but this was gonna be a really nice big house. There's like building blocks over here. I was excited to see where this would go. Then it just kind of didn't happen. I like looking at the signs sometimes. They remind me of how it used to be. There's not much else to see in this area. We're going back through the nether hub in a second. Gonna visit Toby's base. I don't think I ever found Haley's base, not really. We had a stronghold. I'll show you that too, I suppose. We'd never beat the Ender Dragon together, but we did go get Elytras together, and that was nice. Yeah. There was a lot of players, technically. But a lot of us never actually played that much. This was Toby's base. He did a lot of things in here. I still don't know what that was for, but it looks efficient. A lot of this was just built for efficiency, really. He was really good at grinding. He did a lot of things really quickly, and then never logged on again, I think, when he was done. I didn't speak to him much. This is just a mob grinder, but I need the gunpowder anyway, so I guess I'll just grab some. Make some rockets, then try to find the other people's houses, 'cause I never went there. This server had a lot of lore, or at least I had a lot of lore on the server. I don't know if the others made much lore. We never really spoke about it much. I'm so sure I have rockets here somewhere. Well, I suppose not. Guess I'll just make some. I'm sure this isn't the most interesting video to watch. I'm sure this probably doesn't even mean anything to anyone else except me and the few people who still remember cats. I guess I just wanted to share it, because it could have been great.